Greetings and welcome to Calabash Community Talk with me, Ramazay Jonathan. This is the platform where we're speaking to the businesses in our different communities. We want to hear from them what inspired the businesses. We want to hear from the entrepreneurs what inspired the businesses. And today we're talking to Thembisile, the Queen of Umqombothi. She'll get to tell us more about why the Queen of Umqombothi. But before we go to her, remember to subscribe to our channel, support us. We want to build this channel, we want to grow it, we want more people to see what the businesses in our different communities are doing. Subscribe, send us your comments. We want to hear from you. What do you think about the Queen of Umqombothi? Without wasting any time, Thembisile, welcome to Calabash Community Talk.
Thank you for the welcome.
Before we do anything, the Queen of Umqombothi,
Yes.
The name itself, what makes you, Rona, we know Madlamini as the Queen of Umqombothi. What makes you the Queen of Umqombothi?
Okay, I will say Sowetan gave me that name when they published my story on their fan page. So they said Thembisile Ndlovu made the name for herself as the Queen of Umqombothi. And then I was the Queen of Umqombothi.
Then it became
it became my name, yeah.
Umqombothi, for most of us, we know it as the traditional beer that from long time ago, something that is being consumed in our different ceremonies, sort of thing. What made you think, here there's a business opportunity for me here?
Okay, the reason I made Umqombothi to be a business, I wanted to close a gap of young people not knowing about Umqombothi. I want them to enjoy party wabo while drinking Umqombothi. As you can see, youth, okay, let me say young generation is spiritually gifted, and but shy about that because a community banama demon, which is not true. If you are spiritually gifted, then it means you are a blessed child. So us having Umqombothi in our entertainment industry, ukuthi sibe comfortable ngokuba yithi.
Is the young, because I hear you speak about the young people a lot, are they welcoming the idea of Umqombothi at their different events and more especially the parties?
Yes. Okay, at first I had a challenge because we were like, Umqombothi, Patsini, but as time goes on, I think they understand now. Okay, we can drink Umqombothi and we can party Umqombothi. Umqombothi akuso ama traditional ceremonies only. So it's a norm now because I sell Umqombothi emagroundini, I sell Umqombothi kuma festivals, I sell Umqombothi kuma conferences, like everywhere. Yeah, so it's becoming a norm.
What makes yours Umqombothi wako? Or many people we're now going to drink this thing.
Yeah, what makes it special?
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't say the secret ingredients because there are no secret ingredients. I still do it the very same way our grandmothers used to do it. So what's different about my Umqombothi is the packaging and that I have flavors. So I put vanilla, I put mixed berry ice cream, your choc chip ice cream, like any ice cream you can think of. So I just mix it with my Umqombothi.
Let's go back. Let's start from the beginning now. When did you start the business?
Umqombothi. I started at 2019. It was, no, I'm lying. 2020. It was 2020 when I entered a competition with Apiwe. Musana Mawela. Okay, the Tologazipia lady. She did a competition at the box shop, and then I entered the competition, and then I was on top 3. That's when I decided to let me make this a business.
So Lona, at the time, Rona, we are during the lockdown period. Lona, you entering in the Umqombothi
Yes.
competitions, even though alcohol at the time, liquor, beverages, I think at the time were then banned.
No, it was uplifted.
It was uplifted at the time.
But it was during COVID times, but we were on level 1, I think. So it was allowed to have alcohol.
Tell us about the competition that you won.
Oh, when I went for competition, it was just for fun. I didn't have any intentions about it, but it was just to enjoy, because they were serving traditional food with Umqombothi. We were different contestants, 12 I think. And then we had a lunch, a traditional food with Umqombothi. And I went there for experience, because it's not something that we are used to. But I was like, yo, this is interesting. So I was like, when I saw the competition, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So let me go there. And then
for you, it became a business idea.
Yeah, after that, after engaging with customers, because there were customers there who came to taste our Umqombothi, and they were like, why don't I do this thing a business for, okay, that guy, wati, for abantu abagijimayo, yabona, abantu abacyclayo, after bacyclile, then mababuya baphuze this.
I'll get to the benefit of those more, especially for the people baba matan, le baba cycling. But the knowledge to do this with that guy.
From umama umngani wami. Umama umngani wami uye bekesenzela umqombothi la ekhaya masinomsebenzi. And there was a time I felt, you know what, I need to learn how to do umqombothi, because we can't be asking umama all the time, all the time asifuna ukwenza umsebenzi kumele sibuye somcela, because my mother can't brew. I bengakwazi ukuyenza that time, but uthe mangifundisa, and then the second time masenza umsebenzi ngayenza umqombothi, yay, everybody was crazy, everybody was happy.
Traditionally we say let's hola how le lentle
mamela umshini lo.
So from the stereotypes like you have said, hore umqombothi is only linked to our traditional beliefs. How did you take people away from that to say, no, look, this we can also enjoy just for entertainment. It's not only for traditional performance at the traditional during the performance at the traditional rituals during the traditional ceremonies.
Okay, you know, like Soweto, we have Mokhodu Mondays, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, if we can have Mkhodu every Mondays, and then mawehlisa with your cider, your wine, and it doesn't go well. Like I blend it. I was like, because we're having a traditional meal. And then that's when I decided, good, let me combine this and it flow.
So, like petrol, packaging is important when it comes to this, because the manufacturing, the brewing, I think, is still the same.
Yeah.
We've done the same through right through. What is the importance of packaging for when
Okay. The importance of packaging, it's because you know what umqombothi uyabila, right? So I can't put umqombothi in a bottle because it will burst. So I decided to let me use ama cups to make it more nice and sexy, so that ama 2Ks can be able to drink umqombothi. Because if maybe things ofaka, let me say, a boxing like amahel, it doesn't look nice and appealing, but I wanted something that will attract the attention. So if I petted this thing in my party, wherever they are, by patting a confidence, because it's nice. It's more like you're having a milkshake.
So there's regulatory issues where that comes with brewing and other things. When I also copanele some of those challenges.
Challenges are
the allow people to tell you, oh, hey, this one, how do we know the regulations for the measurements?
No. ENCA, Yes, I had to. Do I know that we have a law now that says everyone needs to be monitored? And I was like, okay, I don't have a problem because I'm doing it the very same way. The old ways. There are no extras at 80. It's just your maize and umthombo. That's it. So you can come at any time.
You can come
I know very well. I'm super 100%.
Aruga market. How has the market welcomed you? I know you've been telling us about Amatuki and other things, but since you started, how has the market welcomed you?
Yeah, my color, it was a bit difficult because people didn't understand what am I doing exactly. Why was Thembisile Umqombothi? Do you know what's Umqombothi? You need to speak to one before. So like there were so many comments and negative, but those comments, okay. Ngasho ukuthi ayenze a business even more recognized because the minute they were posting with their negative thoughts, that's when ENCA came into me and then they were like, still interview now. So it's saying isolezwe. Like they opened my door negativity yabo. But now I clientele number one because ubaguma conference Ubaguma MTV base now, so it's a TV and the list is endless.
We met at Soweto investment conference and I was immediately like, let me speak Lulona and understand the business. So I guess by being to places like this, you also attract more eyes.
Yes. And the other thing is that Umqombothi is not a common business. I find a business, I'm a quarter, I'm a chips. It's unique. So if a person comes and say, what are you selling in your store? I'm like, Umqombothi. Serious, are you selling Umqombothi? I'm like, yes, I'm selling Umqombothi. Oh, okay, interesting. And I also have master classes to teach people on how to brew because some people can't brew. So it's a good business.
Let's go into the master classes. I'll come to the spiritual part, the master classes. So it's nice that you diversifying the business. So it's not only I will grow, but you say I will do this, but also still teach other people how to do this. Why was it so important? Are you not afraid that you will be bringing more competition?
Competition is good, but competition is the best because if there's no competition, then it means what I'm doing is not the best. So competition is good. So the reason I did master classes, I had a client from Botswana, but I'm here in Joburg, so I can't go to Botswana. I was like, master class, let's do it online. And then after that, I had a client in Lesotho, Swaziland, so.
Then it grew. We go to what you continuously mentioned, which is the spiritual connection between Umqombothi and our traditions. How do we differentiate between Umqombothi, the one you must speak to it first, and as well as the one that we just doing for people just to enjoy?
Okay, there's no difference. To be honest, there's no difference because every time you brew, you need to tell your ancestors with Mizo, Yenz Umqombothi manje. Yes, after that, ngiyahamba, ngiya nje, ngiyothengisa. It's a business for me because ize ngephupho le business kahle kahle. Ne? Ize ngephupho kanti for very competition, like all the dots connected. And then I was like, if there's someone who ends the competition, then it means ngayenza kube business this thing. So akuna difference between umqombothi engwenzayo ngihamba nawo ngiyothengisa nomqombothi owenza ngawo umsebenzi. It's indlela wena okhuluma ngawo nayo because you connect namadlozi wakho through umqombothi. Ngithi mawenza umsebenzi nganamqombothi bazathi yashot umsebenzi wakho awuphelelanga. Awuphelelanga.
So who are the clients?
Okay, my clients, it's everybody. I will say from 18 going up. But everybody, every nation,
So do you have shops? Do you have places where you say this is where you can get the products or it goes to the events and those things?
No, it goes with the events. The reason I find a shop, it's because I still want to connect with people. The stories they tell, the man.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a podcast in Ami. Good man lapo, I'm a customer akona, attend Umqombothi. Just listen to the stories that we have. So I don't want to lose touch with with the people, because the many things we touch on a daily shelf, so there's no story behind it. But if me nangiting is so, when we as uzoyitheng uzontshela ukuthi yazi umkhumbuzo umamkhulu wami beke yenza umqombothi like you, or umkhumbuzo ugogo wami beke, you know, because abanye mabeza bathi ngifuna ukuzwa lo mqombothi wakho, I don't think ukuthi uyafika kugogo wami.
That's it.
Besathi yo hayi wena umkhumbuza yena straight ushaya njengaye or udlula yena, so you know the story. I don't want to lose touch.
One of the things that the danger that we're facing as black people is that things that defines us as blacks, they end up being taken by other people, branding them and turning them into commercial things. So how do we prevent that? More especially focusing on issues like Umqombothi. There will come a company that say we are what breweries, we like to take this, give you this much, and then we turn it into into a business.
Bangeze banginike leyo mali ngizoyithatha ngiqhubeke ngale ndlela engenza ngayo, because angeke kusafana, because bazo-add a chemical ezoyenza ukuthi last longer. Umqombothi last a week or two. Okay, ngasho ukuthi 7 to 14 days, not more than that. After lapho sekuzo-add the chemical, so it won't be the same. Angeke saba naleya original thing yayo seyiluzile, you understand? So bangeze banginikeza imali bagijime ngayo ngisale mina no-original wami.
Let's talk about the success stories. The business, the house, since we started like at 20, it's been 2 years. What are the success stories? Already we know you won a competition. Let's talk about the others.
Success stories. I have this Brazilian guys. Okay, should I say company?
Yeah.
I think it's a company.
Yeah.
They came here and Sashuta, a documentary. Ne? I got that. So actually izodlala Brazil. Hopefully this year, because they said it's gonna take a year or two for it to even complete. So I don't know, maybe it's over this year.
So you're already creating a market in
Brazil
or the South American countries.
Yes. And another success story, I got a certificate of participation here to Dubai Expo 2020. I exhibited online Umqombothi and Watoli recognition in Dubai. So yeah.
So when everyone was in Dubai, the president,
yes, everybody. When I was online doing my thing, and
even you were there online.
I was online. I was not there physically.
So where do you want to take this? Already we see there's positives that comes with the business. There's a recognition that comes from outside countries. Where do you want to take the business?
Global. I wanted to take it global. My wish is to know how to brew in different ways, because amaZulu abrewa ngendlela yawo, abeSuthu babrewa. So I want to know all these things. Ukuthi okay, mangise Lesotho sishaya kanje, mangise Swaziland. Yeah, that's my wish. That's my dream.
At the end of the day, do you think if I come ke le Motswana o geleng ene and drink Umqombothi or Litsonke umZulu, I will still say this one was not done the way Batswana ba yetsang, or it's just the process?
Yeah, because I had this guy from Cape Town, just here, Cape Town. He was like, it's not the same. Cape Town. I found Cape Town. That's when I decided, because I want to learn. Ngayo yonke indlela. Hayi ngesizulu kuphela, but ngawonke ama culture. Yeah, but so I was like, iyenziwa kanjani Cape Town? What I angeke ngikwazi noku-explainela, but it tasted different. I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
We've heard everything positive about Umqombothi and the business that you want to build. But there's a perception out there that we cannot run away from. Let's have the spirit, let's have the battery, and hence your ENCA came. What do you say to people who consuming that dangerous?
I guess it's a personal choice, eh? Because I normally say, le akusumqombothi imbamba angazi bayibiza ngesilungu but le imbamba abayifaka ama-battery and what not. Umqombothi awufake battery, awufake anything. You understand? So it's a personal choice ukuthi wena ufuna ukuphuzana, ngeke ngithi ungayiphuzi le izokugulisa, phuza le because kuzoba ngathi ngibasusa lapha ngibaletha kimi. So it's a personal choice.
So I'm going to ask you, someone comes to you, a young person that goes through your master classes, says, now I'm ready to start the business. 5 tips that you can give this person. What are they?
Be strong, Bab. Oh, that's you also cyber bully. I will say be strong and be sure ukuthi that's what you want. Awuyenzeli imali because there's a lot of admin la. Melubase 5 days, like it's a process. So if really vele ngempela uzimisele and uyabona ukuthi into efanayo, then go for it. So I will say be strong, be passionate, and consistency. Yeah, be disciplined and focus. So be strong. Consistency, discipline, focus, discipline, and be strong.
And okay, now I'm going to give you opportunity directly to your camera to sell the business to the viewers.
Okay. This is the home brewed Umqombothi. For drinking Umqombothi, I'm a benefits akhona. It saves you from having diabetes. Even if you are diabetic, you can drink Umqombothi, iyehlisa kancane. And you can also get istudu. I also sell istudu to clients abanama cancer, diabetes, iyehlisa. So ungathenga istudu because kumele usidle at least 4 times in a week, and then drink Umqombothi wakho once a week. Umqombothi awunapapalazi, awunama after effects, unama good benefits. So yeah.
Thembi, thanks very much for coming, for allowing us to come and speak to you about Umqombothi wa gagwe, the business. Hopefully when you come back in 24 months time, the business would have grown, would have been better than where it is now.
Maybe I can say
it will be
never been Brazil to buy.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's great. And all good luck with everything that you're planning for the business, and we hope it will grow to become something else.
Thank you.
Motomote, this has been Calabash Community Talk with me, Ramotei Jonathan. We talk about Umqombothi today. Someone might ask us, why are you not talking about the ingredients? That is the intellectual property. Yeah, of Thembi. We will leave it to go now. But remember to subscribe, support us, subscribe to the channel. Tell us, send us the comments. How we want to hear from you. What do you think about this kind of business? From me and the rest of the crew, let's meet in the next episode.